Hi everyone, I hope you all are well. Today I am going to film an about me tag just so you can kind of, actually I think I'm doing two, I think it's two. Just so you can kind of get to know me a little bit better, and so my videos feel a bit more personal because that's what I want. I really want you guys to get to know me and for me to get to know you guys as well. So it's a really long tag, so let's go ahead and get into it. Question number 1 is, do you have a middle name? Yes, I do. I actually have two. The first one is Mackenzie, or Kenzie. That's what I go by. I prefer to go by that. My first name's actually Emma, so it's Emma Kenzie De Beer. And then my middle name is just my mom's maiden name, and both my sisters have that as well. Question number 2 is, what is your favorite subject in school? My favorite subject in school would have to be chemistry. I know that's really nerdy, but I'm a chemistry fanatic. Like, I just think it's so cool and I love it so much. Question number 4 is, what is your favorite drink? My favorite drink would probably either have to be root beer or a green tea latte from Starbucks, or actually any type of tea. I'm a huge tea addict. It's so bad. I have like 8 cups a day. I really need to tone it down on the tea. Question number 3 is, what is your favorite song at the moment? So my favorite song at the moment would probably have to be Riptide by Vance Joy. I've liked it for a while now, which is kind of strange because usually I go through songs really quickly. Like, I'll like them for about a couple weeks and then I'll listen to them non-stop and then I'll get really sick of them. So I'm surprised I haven't gotten sick of this one yet. But I also really like a remix of Riptide. It's the Flick Flack remix. I'll link it down below. It's so good. So I'm just going to include that in here because technically it's still one. Question number 5 is, what would you name your children? Honestly, I haven't really thought about it. If I were to have kids, I know I want like 3 boys and a girl, but I don't really know their names yet. I always find I have favorite girl names, but then I'll go through stages where I'll really like that name, just kind of like the music, and then I won't like that name anymore. So I go through stages, so I don't know what I would name them because I feel like I'd like the name for the first month and then I'd be sick of their name for the rest of their life, and you can't exactly go changing your child's name every time you get sick of it. So if I ever have kids, I will let you know. 6. Do you practice any sport? I used to play field hockey and soccer all throughout high school up until I graduated high school. I played intramural soccer last year, but I haven't done anything this year. I usually just go to the gym for physical activity. Oh, I also did 1 year of baseball. That didn't go so well. Question number 7 is, what's your favorite book? I don't really know. Like, I read a lot, but I don't really have a favorite. If I had to pick, I guess the Harry Potter series, but I feel like that's everybody's favorite, so I don't know either. I'm kind of answering these questions really badly, but that's okay. Number 8 is, what's your favorite color? My favorite color is blue and purple. Number 9, favorite animal, is an elephant. Ever since I can remember, elephants have always been my favorite animal. I was fortunate enough to go to Kenya when I was 16, so 3 years ago, I cannot do math right now, 3 years ago, and I saw African elephants and it was the best time of my life. Question 10, what is your favorite perfume? My favorite perfume would have to be the Daisy by Marc Jacobs or the Be Delicious Apple. I forget what it's called. I own it, and yeah, whatever. Number 11, what's your favorite holiday? My favorite holiday, obviously Christmas. It's not even like the number of presents you get, and I know everybody says this, but as soon as it hits December 1st, I go nuts with Christmas. I am a Christmas fanatic. I decorate where I live, head to toe in Christmas decorations, and what I love most about Christmas is around Christmas time, everybody just seems to be happier and just in a better mood, and I also love seeing the look on people's faces when you get them the perfect gift. Not the one that they asked for that they really wanted, but like you think of something else and they didn't even think of it, but as soon as you give it to them, they're like, oh my gosh, this is the best gift ever. I love that look on their face, and for me, that is why I love Christmas. Have you graduated high school? Yes, I have. I graduated in 2012, so a year and a half ago. Question 13 is, have you been out of the country? Yes, I have. As I answered previously in a question, I've been to Kenya, but I've been really fortunate to travel a lot. So I've also been to the States, Mexico, Panama, France, Italy, Egypt, Holland, Belgium, Thailand, China, Laos, Japan, and Kenya, as I mentioned earlier. Yeah, so I've been really fortunate, and I am really grateful for the experiences that I've had through those trips. 14 is, do you speak any other languages? Yes, I do. I'm actually also fluent in French. I live in Canada. We're a bilingual country, in case you didn't know that, French and English. So I did the French immersion program all throughout elementary and high school. So I actually have a high school diploma and another diploma that says I'm fluent in French, which is kind of cool. Question 15 is, do you have any siblings? Yes, I have 2 sisters, an older one named Hannah who is 21, and then I have a younger sister named Adrian who is 16 and is going to be 17 in about a month. 16 is, what's your favorite store? My favorite store, it used to be Topshop, but I'm kind of leaning towards Urban Outfitters now. 17, favorite restaurant? My favorite restaurant, I don't really have one. Actually, there's a place in Vancouver called the Nom where it's all vegetarian. I'm a vegetarian, little fun fact. And it has the best vegetarian food ever. Question 18, do you like school? I don't dislike school, but I'm not like a yay school type of person. So I guess it's okay. Question 19, favorite YouTubers? My favorite YouTubers would probably have to be Zoella, Fleur de Force, Miss Glamorazzi, Our Second Life. Oh, Casper Lee, by far the favorite. So funny. Or Die Casper, I'm not sure what he goes by now. But I always get so excited when he has a new video up because I think he's hilarious. Question 20, favorite movie? So my favorite movie would probably have to be, I know this is really corny, nobody else likes it, but it would have to be National Treasure. The one with Nicolas Cage. Well, there's no other one. But I just love the way they figure out, like, they have this treasure map and they have to figure out all these clues and tricks to it, and I personally would never be able to figure that out. And I know it's all acted and scripted and stuff, but even the way the script writers come up with that stuff is just mind-boggling to me, and that's why I love those movies so much. Number 21, favorite TV show. My favorite TV show would have to be either The Walking Dead or How I Met Your Mother. Love post-apocalyptic zombie TV shows, movies, books, anything with gore. Got me hooked. 22 is PC or Mac. I prefer Macs. I own a PC. My sister has a Mac and I think it's way better. But I do have to say I really like the Windows 8. Microsoft did well with that one. But to like edit movies, to edit videos and stuff, Macs are way better, and I just find Macs overall are just easier to use. Question 23 is, what phone do you have? I have a white iPhone 4S, 32 gigabytes. It's downstairs, otherwise I'd show you. It's 32 gigabytes because I have a lot of music. I probably have over 5,000 songs on my iTunes library because I'm a huge music hoarder. I should probably go through some and delete some. I should probably go through them and delete some, but I haven't gotten around to it yet, so maybe eventually I will. And lastly, question number 24 is, how tall are you? I am 5'5" and a half. I like to tell people I'm 5'6", but I'm actually closer towards 5'5". But one can dream. Now on to 13 personal questions. Question number 1 is, what do you order at Starbucks? I usually order a green tea latte or around Christmas time. I actually discovered it this Christmas, like every day after I discovered it, is a Joy tea latte with a pump of vanilla syrup. It is delicious, and I'm kind of upset that they don't have it anymore. Question number 2 is, name one thing in your closet you cannot live without. One thing in my closet I cannot live without would have to be my American Apparel burgundy scarf. I literally wear it every single day of my life. I do not step outside during the winter without that scarf on. Question number 3 is, what is one thing most people probably don't know about you? One thing people probably don't know about me, I already said it earlier, vegetarian, so I guess I'll pick a new one. I am IVF, which means in vitro fertilization, so it's kind of hard to well, it's not hard to explain, but if you don't know what it means, go Google it. Lifelong dream is to meet another IVF human being, so if you are IVF, please be my friend. Question number 4, name one thing you want to do before you die. Well, I just answered this question, is meet another IVF baby or person, human, I guess. Just because I've never met one, and everybody's always so fascinated when they find out that I'm IVF, because it is really cool, but yeah. 5 is name one food you cannot live without. One food I cannot live without, it's not really food, it's more of a dessert, is ice cream. I am an ice cream addict. I could eat it every single day, every moment of the day if I allowed myself, but unfortunately it's not good for you. 6 is, what quote or phrase do you live by? The quote or phrase I live by is actually in the background there. You probably can't see it, but it is dance as if no one is watching. And for me, it just kind of, I take it as 2 ways. It's don't let what people are thinking stop you from doing something or acting a certain way. Don't let people control the way you act. And then the other one is just, I think it's a really happy, uplifting quote, like dancing is always fun. I love to dance. I'm terrible at it. I have no sense of rhythm, but I love just like bopping around the house, dancing to music when nobody's home. Question 7 is, what do you like/dislike about the YouTube community? What I really like about the YouTube community is how you literally film videos in your bedroom or not. And it's just, you can put out anything you want, and there's just so many ways to make friends, interact with people, be social. Like, I find if you're really lonely at home, it's a great way to make friends, a great way to do something with your time, and I just think YouTube is awesome. The thing I dislike about, well, it's not really the YouTube community, it's just, it takes a long time for your video to upload. Like, now I use this software that like condenses the file, but before it used to take me like 48 hours to upload a file, which just was not cool YouTube. Question 8 is, what is your most listened to song on iTunes? My most listened to song on iTunes is You and Me Flume Remix by Disclosure. It's such a good song. If you have not heard that song, go check it out. Number 9 is, what kind of style would you define yourself as having? My style I would kind of define as casual, really casual and comfy. I will not wear something that's not comfortable. This is not really style. Slightly kind of not hipster at all, but like, you know, the like Urban Outfitters clothing. It's like, I don't know how to describe my style. I don't know. 10, favorite number. My favorite number is number 9. 11, 2 hobbies. Would be reading, and the other one, I don't know. I guess YouTube. Honestly, the amount of time I spend watching YouTube videos is astronomical. Question 12, 2 pet peeves. 2 pet peeves of mine is, when somebody chews really loudly, like they're like, and you can just see the food in their mouth. I hate when people chew with their mouth open and loudly. I feel like it actually makes my ears start to bleed. It is one thing I cannot stand. And then probably the second pet peeve would be hypocrites. Like, if you're hypocritical, it just annoys me to no end, because I don't see why you're allowed to act a certain way but nobody else is. I'm kind of going, right? And finally, the very last question, question 13, guilty pleasures. My guilty pleasure is probably shopping, just because I have way too many clothes. I do not need any more clothes, but yet I still go shopping. So that wraps up my About Me tag. I really hope you enjoyed it and got to learn a little bit more about me. Please leave a comment on ways I can improve and what you liked, and don't forget to subscribe right up there, that little button. it would really, really make my day. Hope you all have a great day. Bye!